It is very important to listen to your body when you need to go to the restroom. You should do it right away, pretty much. So, small disclaimer. Usually, the third run of the day is where I notice like a dip in my performance. But I don't know, maybe I'll enter the flow state is what I was gonna say. Of course, there'd be a shield guy. You know, looking at the score, not the multiplier, this is a higher start than last time. Spitmaul Blaster. Slugshot is really good on the Spitmaul because it gives a decent range. I was locked into the void beaming, and I did not want to break that, so we just took the hit, I guess. Oh, one other guy. Damn it. So normally after I stream like the initial run of games for the weekend stream, I will has homing missile and pierce with shield breaker, so that's not bad. The homing missile is what makes this worthwhile. What I was gonna say is after I play like the theme games for the weekend streams, I usually will play something else like Ratchet and Clank, and The Witcher 3 is what I was currently playing. Because I wasn't feeling good, I didn't even play either of those all week. Sometimes I'll do like unscheduled streams where I play some games. Recently it's been one of those too. But yeah, I will probably be doing that. I'll probably start doing that again today, because I do feel a lot better. Not 100% still, but like I'm not in crucial discomfort, borderline pain, just sitting down. Like this past week, I haven't really been playing much of anything really, except for. I've actually been playing some games I could playing on my bed, not sitting down. So I've been on my iPad a lot. Some Super Auto Pets. Carbine with a lot of bonus damage. Critical hit and rising pitch, those are really good. Horizontal barrages, whatever. It can be good. I think it might be better than vertical barrage, honestly. Didn't notice, I thought this was a bonus room, but no, multiplayer went down still. We're gonna take that damage. The game seems to value damage the least, but I like it the most. If you can kill it first, it can't hurt you. But it's always priced lower. Resin Shield is really good too. Anytime we pick up some health, essentially, it'll give us a shield. Speaking of shields, let's pop that. The current carbine we got is still better. It's probably gonna be better than this one too. Yep, we'll just keep on going. That was nice. A lot of turrets here. That was too late with that dodge. Taking the damage. That's like 20 plus right now. It's not a bad start. I hear enemies. I don't. Oh, they're all in the sky. Okay. I think my horizontal barrage did a major whiff. Hit nothing. Is what it looked like. Rising pitch with the carbine is a really good passive. It just unloads bullets into the enemies. The rod gland lobber, durable rod and enlarged chamber. Doesn't really help our DPS, aside from the fact it has a lot of bonus damage and shock stream, which is a better alt fire. Why mess up a good thing? Carbine's still doing some good work for us. No keys, surprisingly. There's a key generator right there. Got in there before they lasered us in the ass. Now please do not have any negative effects. They have no negative effects. Okay, that's pretty good. Hostiles drop more omblets detaches after being hit 3 times. I wonder if the shield counts for that. Each room cleared increases weapon damage by 2% to a maximum of 20. These are both pretty good. This has a cap. This potentially could go on for a long time if I don't get hit. But man, would it be embarrassing if I just took 3 hits right away. Well, let's try it. Let's see how embarrassing, how cruel fate is. We took a hit. Hiding from us. No, god damn it. Well, Definitely not the best run for multiplier. Gaining or fixing malfunctions repairs integrity. We'll definitely end up getting malfunctions from the boss, but this might be better. Let's assume we're not going to take an ass load of damage anyways. Do we even still have the parasite on us? Did I take a hit? I don't think so. It still says I have the resin shield. Coil spine shredder with a void beam. 3 passives, splitting discs and twin discs would increase our damage, so I think we take that for the boss fight. Get another shield here. And I can't tell if we have the parasite on us anymore. Yeah, we do, it's right there. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to try not taking any damage so that we can keep the extra oblet passive we got going on here. Actually, need to hit him though. This is going to be difficult. He is far away. And our projectiles do not travel very fast. That's one hit. Let's see if we can avoid beam him maybe. God damn it. Not the worst performance, especially since we didn't have any disgorgers to rely on as a crutch. Let's save the oblets instead of getting the health vial. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but we're trying to not take any damage. I want to laugh at the thought of taking damage. These shield guys, man. I think we still have the parasite on us. Yep. I think we've only taken one hit since we got it. Explosive spit is pretty good, but wide maw is not very good. So yeah, we will not take that. how'd that hit us? Okay. Just trying to get the resin shield, but for some reason I missed it. I think we can take one more hit before this extra oblit parasite falls off. It's our first Discord. Dire Beam Discorder is a good one, but our score is pretty low. I think it's because I've been running around trying to pick up random crap the enemies drop, instead of just like gunning it for the exit. The Lightwave Discorder. That was a fuck up. My palms are sweaty. I'm wiping off the gamer sweat from my controller. One moment. Okay. I need to make some kind of gamer accessory to like reduce palm sweatiness. Holy hell. I get like no movement speed when I'm charging. Spine Shredder is not the choice. Not the way to go here. Give me a Void Beam. Is that all of them? No, one more. Little bonus area. Need a better gun for sure. Why did we get the same one? At least it has a retarget, I guess. Okay. Charge mobility is a thing, apparently. It's one of the passive stats you can get. Hit something. Oh crap. No. Thought that was a good maneuver for a second. Still an enemy down here. There's no time limit on this, except when you kill the last enemy, I think. So we'll run around and pick up whatever we can. There's usually like a turret right before the exit here. You kill that, and then there's a little multiplier gauge. Yeah, that's the one. We got it. Any turrets here? No turrets. There's a lot of flying guys. Retargeting. Better do some work, damn it. Excuse me, retarget, please. Do I need to hit them first for it to retarget? Well, that was lucky we didn't get hit with that. Okay, so that's one boss enemy for sure. Okay, good. I thought we almost fell off. That thing travels, like, faster than you would think. If we're struggling to find the English for it. Deceptively fast. There we go. I knew if I dodged like that, I was gonna get hit. I don't think I had another choice. Could just took in the hit. Maybe dodge into it would have been the option there. Yeah, that would have been the smart play. Another energy manipulator. That definitely helped, like in the later floors when we were getting swamped by enemy fire. At least we have enough for the damage. I think we might have enough for... Nope, just the damage. Unfortunate. Carbine with a void beam. Critical hit is locked, but it has level 2 high caliber and leeching rounds. We are short on health at the moment. No, we're not taking that modified sidearm. I think the modified sidearm, for it to be worth it, needs the homing missile with it, essentially. There are turrets here. That was clean with the help of the interference sphere, and we should get max health here. Nice. Nice shield as well. The first couple of runs that you do in the tower, they don't give you that shield. The shield makes a big difference with your survivability. Close. Let's get some health real quick. Say hello to our octopus friend. Or just the orb. And see if there's any enemies that are gonna pop up. They do appear every so often. Enough to where I would say you always want to expect them if you see that health bed there. One more key usually means 2 more discorders for us. Sweet Jesus. What'd I get hit with? Lies. I think they're just faster than me. No, that requires a key. That was my fault. I didn't think that bottom one was gonna reverse course as fast as it did. Pylon driver. It does have pylon web, streamlined chamber, and a large chamber. That's pretty good. I think we're gonna take that. Okay. I've embarrassed myself once on this floor, so we're just gonna ignore that thing right there. There's a lot of shield having guys here. Damn fast enough, huh? Oh, almost dodged into that. Trying to break his shield. I think we only took one hit, so that's not that bad. Repair efficiency down by 30, but prevents one malfunction. Fabrication costs reduced, but proficiency rate would be reduced. I think that's worth it. We'll get to max proficiency eventually. Hopefully we can find some good items to offset the weapon damage that we'll be missing out on likely. It's another good Discorder, the Absolution Discorder. Getting an item is tempting, but we only got 3 Disgorgers right now, so we gotta go for them. Blight Wave Disgorgers, whatever. Not exciting. Wow. That guy's still alive, huh? Teleport to dodge the projectile. Okay, I do think the pylon driver is pretty good against the boss because you can stick these pylons on his face and they just keep doing damage to him. I think it's better than the Pyro Shell caster, although Seeking Flares is good, but Auxiliary Projectiles is locked. They both have Tracking Swarm. Pylon Driver has more bonus damage, even though it's 2 levels behind, so yeah, I think we stick with that. That's what we got. Pop the shield and let's pray. Missed the active reload, damn it. Got like little cricket arms. That's what they remind me of, like some kind of grasshopper. You get hit by something? Oh, that was close. Close. I wish that was enough to finish him, but there we go. I don't think we took one hit that time. now we will lose obelisks when we suffer damage. So that is pretty bad for our economy as well. That means there's no point in saving anything from this point on, because we will probably get hit, or we should assume so. I don't know how much like one hit will take off, if it's proportional to the damage or if it's just a fixed amount per hit. But we will take the protection upgrade. And that's pretty much all of our obelisks there. Got 0 keys, but we are in the chunky stage here. We got 4 disgorgers. We usually like to have more at this point, actually. This is really hectic. There he is. Did I miss? There's no grappling point either. God damn it. At least we got a little bit of a speed multiplier. Webbing them up. Alright, that was pretty good. The acid pool that they leave behind from a parasite lasts a lot longer than the one you get from a boss malfunction. Oh, both of these suck. I'll take the increased protection, I guess, though. Finding salvage from enemies typically only amounts to nullification spheres. There's not like guaranteed to be turrets on every floor. I've gone like ridiculously long stretches of rooms without any turrets before. Goddamn shield bastards. Okay. What hit me? It said I had cleared the floor of the room and we got hit by something. Take the bonuses where I can get them. Since we lose obelisks, we might as well try our luck at the random fabricator here. It gives us a worn caliber. I think we try for one more. I'm pretty sure it can give us items that aren't just consumables or one-time uses, but whatever. We'll take a large health vial. Wow. Okay, so his melee is stronger than my melee. I always seem to forget that with those aliens. Dire Beam Discorder is a good one. Yeah, see, I think that I can go toe to toe with them, but yeah, that just doesn't play out the way I want it to. I smack them and then they smack me down hard, doing like way more damage. Oh, that was almost terrible. Forgot that my dash is disabled here. We did get a resin shield from that too, so we got almost max health, and we got a shield. Getting a lot of calibers now that we have the reduced proficiency, it seems. No, I don't think so. Charging shot I think is really bad. So that's just as fast as you can shoot it. Like there's no faster, you have to let it charge up. So yeah, we're not doing that. Did not embarrass myself that time. Gotta go for the obelisk. We can still melee these guys. Nice. I think we got the obelisk too on the way in here. I think we're getting pretty tanky in this run, even though we haven't been doing that great with like the multiplier and not getting hit in general. Getting a lot of health upgrades. No enemy spawning. Sheesh, give me a shield, please. A lot of turrets. A lot of shielded turrets. Oh, he shielded, huh? Looks like we still got him. We're looking at not a terrible score right now. Goddamn obelisks. And another one. Is there yet another one? No, I think that was it. But now the boss is out. They're flying guys? No, just these guys. Nice. Able to get the boss with the pylons and clear up the guys far from the elevator so that we didn't waste too much time getting back to it. Protection or integrity? I forget how much protection, if any, we have right now, so we're gonna go for protection. Adrenaline enhancer. Take 1 additional hit before adrenaline level is lost. It doesn't block damage, it just means you can take 2 hits before your adrenaline gets reset. The rot gland lobber, the portal rot being locked is really shitty. Caustic rot is pretty good, durable rots whatever, enlarged chamber is good. Horizontal barrage is whatever also. But a carbine with kill sight, now that is pretty much hands down better. I don't remember what hyper accurate does, but it has armor piercing and rising pitch, so we're going to take that. A lot of flying, guys, huh? The boss has already spawned. I missed his like most crucial spot, but it still did some good damage. And we did not take a hit. More important. These parasites are going to start to suck. We got 1 more key, so we probably don't want to use this. Suffer damage. They both make us suffer damage when using a key. This one will increase our protection, scaling up to 20 for each room by 2%. I guess we'll take this one. The enemies seem like they keep hitting harder in these later floors. Hello, can you die please? That's a boss. And we're out of here. That was pretty clean. We do have 2 shields. I would like to think that's not... And we also have a passive that lets us take 1 additional hit before our adrenaline resets. So I would like to think our adrenaline will not be reset from doing this. And I was right. It took 1 of our shields. That's fine. Quad Swarm, Disgorger. It's kind of garbage. But it can room clear. Let's see what else we can get as far as Disgorgers go. Absolution Disgorger, that is much better. Man, this little bonus room fucked me up last time. I'm not even gonna try to get these little bonus oblets. I think the key is to go around the edges, so... Oh shit, god damn it. Pyro Shellcaster, locked anti-gravity projectiles. Seeking Flares is a good one, with auxiliary projectiles and streamlined chamber. It has a lot of bonus damage. so it should be worth it. Shield breaker's pretty good too. Now let's not get hit, please. We're gonna ignore that other chest. I think it's one that requires a key anyways, and we're out of here. Still have 2 shields. We must have lost our adrenaline shield last time. Another parasite already? Suffer damage from long falls. That one's not terrible. Okay, so this time the benefit is the same. It's a different negative effect though. Usually that's reversed. Still have a different positive effect with the same negative effects. That's weird. I don't think we need our proficiency increased. I guess we just have to be mindful of long falls, because we're gonna take damage from that now. It's one obelisk. Just the one. That's good. Forgot that was shield breaker that we got. There's people behind us. There is indeed. Had to hit us twice. Well, we made it back to 4 million. That's kind of what our average has been before we broke that with our new record. So that's pretty good, actually. I mean, not when you look at those high scores that we were looking at earlier, but baby steps. Seeing as how this run started off not that great. Oh god. Did we dodge it? I think we maybe did. Wow. Nope. We're already there, okay. I did not know that guy had like a melee swift attack. Spitmaw Blaster, Locked Acid Cloud, which doesn't matter against a boss, Rapid Spitter, Backsplash, Wide Maul. It's going to be pretty garbage against the boss who will try to gain some distance on us. Hello. Okay, we got 1 shield, and we have full adrenaline still. We're looking pretty good. Damage too. Looks like he wants to beam us. What is he doing? He's doing something. Get him without using a disgorger? Fuck it, let's use one. There we go. Oh, we're on phase 3. I forgot that. silly me. I forgot he is donning his crown this fight. Nice. Absolution Disgorger Rex. Seems like it does a lot more damage than like the Blight Wave or the Quad Swarm, but they all three of those seem like they're kind of AoE focused. Anyways, the next permanent malfunction we got was the melee cooldown increased by 2 seconds. Not a bad set of malfunctions. Don't have enough for protection, huh? We didn't even take damage really, we just haven't been collecting oblets, I guess. Give me this resin enhancer, we can get some more max integrity right away. Alright. Not too bad. I think learning not to be too shysty with the Disgorgers definitely helps. Still want to save them though for the boss fight. As you saw, they come in crucial in the clutch. I would say they're pretty much necessary for phase 3, and I haven't even got to phase 4. I think they call that the infinite phase. So I don't know if he dons a halo on top of his crown when the boss enters his 4th phase, or if it caps out at 3 or something. I don't know. He does have like an endless phase after the 3rd, but I don't know if there's different phases to the fight, is what I mean. Explosive Spit with Narrow Maul. It doesn't really have any better bonus damage though. So I think we stick with the Pyro Shellcaster actually. Shield Breaker is probably more useful as an alt fighter. Oh, they spawned in pretty quick behind me. Seeking Flares did the job for us once we laid down enough of them. Okay, what is this here? We're at max proficiency. Coil Spine Shredder, I don't think it's really worth it without retarget. The Carbine though, with the Blast Shell, it's okay. Hardened is defensive, high caliber, and hyper accurate. Honestly, I think the Seeking Flares on the Pyro Shellcaster are still worth more than these non-damaging passives for the Carbine, even though I really like the Carbine. So we're gonna pass up those. Yeah, having a passive or a malfunction that makes us lose oblets means this isn't gonna really be that beneficial to us. So we're gonna take getting hit, reducing our alt fire cooldown. Okay, what are we working with here? Yep, get in my melee range. except for you. You stay away from my melee, so it doesn't do shit to you. Alright, didn't have to bust out a Discorder yet. We do have a shield here, I forgot about. Pop that. Accidentally popped a Discorder, but whatever. Just trying to see if there was any turrets around that we can nullify. God damn you. Your deceptively fast projectiles. Dude, we grappled twice and he still hit us. Alright, I think we avoided damage from his dead corpse explosion. No keys, that's right. Gotta use the plebeian path here. Path for commoners. No keys. We still got 5 Disgorgers, that's not terrible. Bosses are just spawning in right now, I think. I feel like I should use the Disgorger. That was worth it. Still got max adrenaline. Still got 4 Disgorgers. And this should be a little bonus room for us. Give me that shield, please. If we found a weapon that can best the seeking flares. Hollow Seeker portal turret locked, but portal beam is not. I didn't know those are separate. We got waves and serrated projectiles as well. The proximity mine is kind of a letdown, but yeah, I think portal beam will make up for that. The other chest that was there required a key, which we don't have, so we're just going to ignore that. I know I saw an obelisk. Hell, that's a lot. A lot of dudes. I think we took out the obelisk, actually. That guy. What are you aiming at? The proximity mine just fell down into the abyss. Get him, Portal Beam. I think we stunned him. We killed him. We got a resin shield from that. That was worth it. Shield still up. Frame just dropped. We got obelisks. Hopefully the portal beam can do enough work for us here. We are surrounded. Oh Jesus, here's a boss. Is it disgorging time? Disgorging maybe? He didn't die. More than one of them. Okay. We lost 2 shields, but we still have our adrenaline. So we're doing pretty good. Pulsating mass. Attaching or detaching parasites increases max integrity. That's decent. Give me more protection. Pyro Shellcaster does not have Seeking Flares. We're not interested. Rod Gland Lobber with Portal Rod. It's only level 1 though. We have a level 2 Portal Beam. So I think we'll keep that. What is the, oh yeah, Proximity Mine is not very good though, but I think the Portal Beam will make up for it. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, the bosses have finished spawning in. Take that proximity mine, perhaps? By chance? No, I guess not. Okay, we didn't get a malfunction at least. That's a positive. That sounded pretty desperate. Those are malfunction seeking, I would think. We actually have got to 6.1 million. That is a lot higher than I thought we were going to get from the beginning of the run. Must mean we're getting better. Pylon driver. Protective pylon streamline chamber. There's nothing that increases our damage here. Doesn't even have the pylon web. So I think we're sticking with the Hollow Seeker. Maybe we can even get the portal turret active with Portal Beam. That combo sounds pretty deadly. If we can unlock it. Chances are slim, judging from the amount of enemies and then the rate that this has been going up. Probably need like another 10 plus floors. That means I have to clear my max. It's not impossible. It's not likely. Are they healing off something? Oh, that's my portal beam. Scared for a second. Alright, that's one down. Good job, portal beam. Still going down the route of commoners without a disgorger. It might be room 20 that we fight the boss. I don't know though. Oh, that didn't feel good. Adrenaline down. Oh shit, things actually getting framey here. Oh, we ate that. We got pimps left. I was thinking about pulling out the disgorger. I didn't see that melee alien until like the last couple of seconds. Should have just pulled out the disgorger at that point though. I was thinking we might have been 5 rooms away from the boss though with only 2 disgorgers. Not ideal. We would have wanted 3 probably. We did get to 7.1 million. Is that another new record? That is another new record actually. Hot damn.